time. That's time. What up? What up, Wintertime? What up, brother? What's good? I'm unmuted. I know I'm unmuted. It's a miracle. I actually remembered how to do that. Yeah, so we have 4 series on deck tonight, but only 2 are on. So what's either going to happen is we're either just going to switch to the 2-game view, or we'll watch Mr. Beast games, which is currently on Twitch right now. Yeah, Mr. Beast kind of Beast games is online on Twitch and Prime Video, so we can watch Mr. Beast do whatever it is Mr. Beast is doing on there.
That's on me.
It could be like our filler material. We'll just have Beast games on the other 2 monitors.
Bubbled off him too. That was wild.
All right, Brody with the goal here for Motor City. Brody and Motor City taking on Moose Hockey Club. Ice Holes taking on Grow Up. We do have 2 other series, but nobody's streaming that series right now. I guess they're late or still chilling or whatever the case might be. All right, just like that, it's 1-1. Motor City and Moose Hockey Club are both using very similar acronyms. Motor City's MTC and Moose Hockey's MHC, so not that bad. Not that bad. I was better than the other night. It was 2-2-3-9 teams. 2-3-9 versus 2-3-9. Like, it was so confusing. Wintertime. If Jimmy is playing and he delays it, I will throw Rocky's 6-year-old light bulb at him. What? If Jimmy delays a series, we're just gonna put Beast games on there. I'm not playing around. We're not doing this 9-hour delay thing. We're doing Mr. Beast games. We're just gonna react to it. Oh, Phoenix in the chat, YouTube gang, check it in. Let's go, Phoenix. What's good, Phoenix? YouTube. We got YouTube in the house. We got Twitch.
Yeah, deal.
Look at this. Good people up here, man. 4 series tonight. Phoenix, I know you love 4 series. It's a busy time. We're just waiting for the other 2 to start. It's going to be short and sweet, taking on Funkadelics. Good to see you guys. Good to see you, Phoenix. Welcome. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're having a great night. I'm doing fine. I'm doing decent. Like I said, 4 series. If Jimmy delays a series or the other 2 series aren't streaming, we're going to put on something else, Beast games. We're going to put on Feastables, commercials. I don't know. We'll put something in these 2 boxes. Otherwise, we'll switch it to 2-game view, or we'll just, I don't know, we'll play Fallout 76 or something. Something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Something about these series, though. The 2 that are going on right now, Motor City taking on Moose Hockey Club.
Good goal. Let's go.
This one, we got a goal. First of all, we got a goal by the Moose Hockey Club. Oh, my God. Let's go, Rocky boy. This is the number 4 Motor City at 7-3-2, taking on the number 10 Moose Hockey Club at 2-7-5. Phoenix in the chat, chilling tonight, man. That's good. Good stuff, my man. Yeah, I'm happy too, man. I just had dinner, came home, showered, played a little bit. Was helping my daughter with some of her homework and stuff, and then just came down here, man. It says Wintertime in the chat. Is Stonewall played? Not sure. I mean, if his team's playing, he should be playing. He's like starting goaltender, so. Rumor's Revenge. No, Rumor's Revenge is not playing tonight, so no, no Stonewall go tonight. It says game 1 for the other 2 series is at 10 p.m. I'm not aware of that. Hold on. You might have to switch pages.
Gotta give him that hook too and spit on that.
Yeah, it's actually reversed. You actually have to go down. Yeah, no, all the series showing when 9:30 starts. Yeah, it's down. You have to go all the way down on the bottom.
Gotta give him that hook too.
Right now, it is Moose Hockey Club leading Motor City in a bit of a surprise here. You know, Moose Hockey Club's been struggling a little bit. Maybe this is their chance to turn things around. This is a very good team. Motor City is 4th seed. 5-3-2 in the last 10. Currently sitting
Oh, I don't get it.
10 points back, 5 wins of first place. So they're not out of question. But definitely a top 4 team. And don't know what's going on with this other series. What's good with everybody tonight? I'm trying to find these other streams. Oh, looks like a couple people just got on. Let's see who it is.
Just gonna slap it straight if I get it. All right.
Yeah, I can't wait till Pray Harder plays Seize the Gap as well.
Good patience. This is going to. He's freaking out in the back.
Let me double check because I think they already played them. Yeah, they did play. Yeah, Pray Harder did play Seize the Gap. It was actually the first game of their season. Seize the Gap had swept that series. It was 3-2, 4-2, and then 8-1 was game 3 of that one. So a bit of a, I got to give Pray Harder some credit on that one. They kept it close against what would eventually become the #1 seed here in the league. So taking on Pray Harder, who is currently down at the bottom, down near the bottom at least, right now. Got to give some credit to them. They hung in there. All right. Imagine if Pray Harder makes a huge comeback if they do something insane. I've seen it probably in my many seasons. Okay, this is probably like my 20th season of doing this. I've seen it like maybe a handful of times. Let's say 5 times where teams started off horribly. And maybe Phoenix Rising can remember this. I know he's been in this league a long time. Started off bad. But had a great strong finish. Made it into the playoffs, whether they made it to the middle of the pack or just barely got into the playoffs. And do semi-decent. I mean, I've seen some 8 seeds go through into the finals. And obviously, when you're an 8 seed, you've likely struggled at some point. If you're an 8 seed, you were never really dominating in the first place. You probably squeaked in. Maybe you started off strong and finished weak. Maybe you started weak and finished strong. I don't know. We do have a goal here. Looks like A-Train just scored a goal for the Moose Hockey. 3-1 early in the second period here. Moose Hockey Club leading Motor City. Oh, Matt, 4 for 4. What's up, buddy? Look, we got Matt, we got Wintertime, we got Phoenix Rising over on YouTube. I love this. Love it, man. Love it, love it. We do have Captain Suzuki, we got Googles, we got J Squad in the chat as well. A bunch of you on YouTube, I just don't see your names except for Phoenix Rising. Great to see you. I have people here, there, and everywhere. It's wonderful. Matt 4 for 4, welcome, man. Malcolm. Missed the showcase. Can't wait to see it again. I'm looking forward to the next iteration of the showcase. Is anybody streaming these other series? Oh my god, what is going on with this other series, mate? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Good try, guys.
Does anybody know? What's up, Suze? Suzuki, not Suze. All right, I'm trying. Oh, you're kidding me, Matt. What keeps getting rescheduled? Both of those series or just one of them? There's supposed to be 4 tonight. I mean, shame on me. It's ultimately my responsibility to go through the reschedules channel. Oh, the showcase. I thought you were talking about these other 2 series. I was like, not this crap again. Let me see the reschedules channel. I bet you something got rescheduled and just didn't get updated on the website.
Good poke.
Nah, Jimmy didn't for once. Dude, I was about to DM Jimmy and be like, dude, what are you doing? I'm trying to figure out if anything went from the January 7th or to January 7th. And I don't see anything.
Yeah. Oh. Poke. You get pressure off that?
Yeah, but I got the light bulbs ready.
Oh, I got caught a little bit. Just cover front.
I don't see anything in the Discord. I don't see anything on the website, dude.
Support, guys.
Oh, we got Full Send. Is he streaming one of the series? Perfect. Thank you so much. I was going to call you Jimmy. I meant Matt. So I don't follow Full Send, I guess. So let's go. We got another series coming up now. Good, we'll fill up. This is for the Funkadelics series. Perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate that immensely. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in week number 4 of the regular season. There we go. Okay, so we got...
You got it?
Am I not following you? I am following Full Send. Why isn't he appearing on my For You page? All right. Well, we'll get him on here. So I follow Full Send. All right, we're going to have one more series, guys.
Boys.
Yeah, baby, it's Kwong time. Let's go.
Oh,
So this
he
is going to
grabbed it. He
be
was lucky.
short and sweet versus Funkadelics. That game is on. I have it up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. There we go. All right, good. Welcome, guys. Wednesday night edition of 239 Hockey League in the Crease. I'm Johnny B. 3 out of the 4 series are going on right now. Don't know what's going on with this one. Johnny, you know what time it is? I think I do. I think it's time for that silly little Cobra to make his appearance.
Okay. Go out wide sniper for 1, 2.
All right, down on the bottom right. We do a 4 series. We'll go over the standings. I'll try to verbalize it while we have games going on.
Good saves, thanks.
Looks like first intermission, and the Funkadelics are up 1-0. I feel like we haven't seen the Funkadelics in quite a while. The Funkadelics, rather. Funkadelics in the 11th seed, 3-5-0. 3-5-0 in the last 10. Winners of the last 2, though, taking on the number 3 ranked Short and Sweet, 8-2-2. Currently 6-2-2 in their last 10. Definitely a bit of a lopsided matchup. It's going to be kind of a bottom seed versus a top seed. But right now, the bottom seed here, the Funkadelics, are leading 1-0 here in the second period, just underway. Top right of the stream, top right of the screen, second screen if you're on YouTube Shorts. We do have a goal. Hold on, Motor City has just tied it up.
Past that, I didn't think he could reach that far.
Motor City has just tied up the game here.
Back to the right side clap. It was a good call out clutch. I was just slow.
Back in my under 14 AAA goalie days, I made this save. I kind of made this crazy save. I'll explain what happened. Yeah, please do, man. Hey, it's hockey related, right? It's relevant. We're talking hockey.
Look at face. I should have made our team work. There's something with the workers. I might do that just to get you and fucking make it an Orca team. Wales are us or something. Yeah.
All right, so in the second intermission, top right of the screen, middle second screen if you're on the YouTube Shorts view, 3-2 Moose Hockey Club looking pretty decent right now. They're playing decent right now. Obviously, not something they're going to be relying on. You got to get more goals, especially against Motor City. Shem can really bury it on you. But definitely good look for Moose Hockey Club. Who, they're looking decent tonight. They've had a rough start, rough time early in the season. Still some time to turn it around. And then we have what? How many more weeks do we have left in this season, by the way? 1, 2, 3.
Everyone out to a clutch.
We got 3 more weeks after this. So, I mean, there is time to turn it around.
Well, I could have gotten it to you somehow, one way or another.
Now, it could... and Moose Hockey Club are the 10th seed right now, with 3 points out of a playoff spot. So, they're actually not in bad shape. They do got to get it together, though, start winning some series right now. Tonight'll be a huge help for them if they can win it. Matt 444. I'll see if I can find a stream for Dad versus C's. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, it'll be joining in progress. I mean, I don't see anything on. I try to follow everybody who streams. I've tried to follow everybody in this league, period, so that chances are I have every team's streaming player. But if it's like a rookie and I don't follow him already, DVETS is streaming. I follow DVETS. I can't believe he's not popping up on my feed. My computer just slow and not loading it up right away. Ooh, Shelf is playing Battlefield 6. DVETS. Appreciate you, Matt. Thank you for helping me out here. Appreciate it. He's not DVETS is not appearing in my feed, and I know I follow him. All right, DVETS. Bottom left of the screen, we do have a goal. Oh, that dude just fell on his head. Oh my God, that dude just cracked his skull open. It's going to be Bouchard. Bottom of the screen. For short and sweet, makes it 1-1 tie here. Bottom right of the screen, still no goals between the ice holes and Grow Up. Although Grow Up does seem to have... Oh my God, I'm not following DVETS. Well, now I am. Well, that's... Oh, sorry about that. It's kind of on me. I wasn't following him already. All right. Well, I try to follow everybody. Doesn't always happen, but here we go. All 4 series. We don't have to put Beast games on the top left screen. Yeah, that's on. I mean, kind of on me, I guess. I wasn't following DVETS. I thought I was. All right. Hey, whatever. We're here now. And as we join, number 1 seed sees the gap, leading 4-3, 8:47 to go in the game.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, don't over chase him. When he's doing that, he's just trying to pull you.
All right, so this is kind of getting close. Dad Bods, currently in the 7th seed, 5-5-0 in their last 10. Overall, 6-6-0. Taking the number 1, sees a gap, 13-2, 9-1-0 in their last 10, winners of 2 straight. So, not a horrible matchup. You know, obviously it's going to be a tough one for Dad Bods. Statistically, sees a gap is just a tremendous team. Pound for pound throughout that roster. And there we go. We have a goal here. It looks like Scary you know, everybody knows that turkey. It's Scary Terry, who I've talked about him at length yesterday or the other night about what a season this guy's having. I mean, talk about, there's an award. Isn't there there's an award for like the best comeback player? It's got to be Scary Terry. I don't even care if the season ended today. It could go on for 3 more weeks and he has a lackluster 3 weeks. He's still the comeback player of the season. So, just my 2 cents. Let me address the chat real quick here. Wintertime proceeds to distribute light bulbs from Rocky's dead light bulb box and prepare to throw to Jimmy if he gives up a goal. Everybody got them light bulbs ready, dude. All right, top left of the screen. Looks like Dad Bod just got one back.
You got the dodge the second time.
Dad Bods closing the gap once again to 1 goal. 5-4 now. It was 5-3, 5-4 now. Wintertime, so I was expecting a shot from the right, so I hugged the right post. Didn't see the right D on the other side. Passes over to right D. Roll. The puck lands on my pad. Save it between the pads. Sounds like a 239 level save. I love that. I immensely love that. Oh, man. Feeling it, man. Feeling it, dude. Bottom left of the screen, and the rookie Parks TTV with the goal. And that's going to put Shock on an assist there, by the way. And that is going to give Short and Sweet a 2-1 lead late in the second period. So big goal there. Gives Short and Sweet a brief lead, at least for now, here late in the second period. As we get to the third period here.
It looked like it, right?
Who do you think will be the best rookie at the end? Before the playoffs and after the playoffs? I got to think about that for a second. Give me a minute to think about that, because there's a lot. We have a big rookie class. Well, yeah, Carpinas doesn't get mentioned much, unfortunately.
Good play, dude.
Partially our fault. We kind of get and he shouldn't get overlooked. I think he's right up there.
Yeah, possession. Nothing forced if we don't have to.
I think you can make a case for. I think you can make a case for Fat Load Broad and Carpinas right now, and I want to put some goalies in there. But you know what? Goalies don't, for whatever reason. Can you guys correct me if I'm wrong? Goalies don't often get Rookie of the Year awards. They often don't. I mean, I know I think there was a goal. I think Bloody number 48 during his rookie season might have won it as a goalie. Other than that, I don't think many people win as goalies the Rookie award. It's usually like a forward. And I want to say Brandon Six in there. I want to say Sweeney. Well, they got their own award. They got the Vezina. But it's not out of the question that a rookie goaltender could have both. The Vezina is just for the top goalie, period, not top rookie. So I'd like to say Sweeney and Brandon are in the discussion for the what is it, Calder? But I do think it's going to be between either Carpinas and Fat Load Broad. Realistically speaking, they've been consistent goal scorer, point getters for their teams, constant contributors, playing excellent hockey, great passing, great skating, just great overall individual and team efforts for both those gentlemen. So I really do think it'll be one of those two. I think a lot of people are favoring Fat Load Broad to win it. Seems like that's kind of the buzz going on right now.
Got it back to me for you.
I'm good with either of those two gentlemen.
Good win, guys.
That's before the playoffs. And really, both could be considered after the playoffs too, because I think both those teams, Motor City and Labia, are going. They're probably going to make the playoffs. So those two will carry that momentum into the playoffs throughout the playoffs. And that's what makes it tougher because, like I said, let's say Carpinas makes the playoffs and Fat Load Broad doesn't, or the other way around. Then obviously you're going to have the advantage. Carpinas will have the advantage because he'll still play really good throughout the playoffs, and Load Broad won't. He won't get that chance. So that kind of helps into it too. But in this case, I do believe if the season ended today, both teams make the playoffs. So both players would get their chance of having a dominant rookie regular season, plus whatever in the playoffs, maybe the finals. That has yet to be determined. If you're looking at each of those gentlemen from a pure statistical standpoint, I tend to think people value goals a little bit more than points total. So you might give the edge to Fat Load Broad. If goals are your, if you have points and they're kind of equal, and you're looking for another quantifying factor, you probably go with the goals. That doesn't devalue assists, but I just think a lot of people would tend to look at the goals overall in that equation. And actually, I do think Fat Load Broad, he does lead the league right now in goals with 25. Carpinas, so they both have the same amount of points. They both have 35 points. But Fat Load Broad also has the Rocket Richard right now with 25 goals. So do with it what you will. Do with it what you will. Couple of games already in the books. Sees the Gap winning yet again. Now, this team can't be stopped. And the Dad Bods are a decent team. They're not a horrible team. They're a top 8 team right now. They're in the 7th seed or 6th seed, I think, something like that. It was a close game, 5-4. It was back and forth. Sees the Gap would always have these 2-goal leads, and the Dad Bods come back real quickly. But overall, Sees the Gap holds on for the win. Moose Hockey League. Moose Hockey Club, by the way. Kudos to them. They just beat a good team. So a rough start for the Moose Hockey Club. This is a team that 2-5-3 in their last 10. However, winners of 2 straight, actually winners of 3 straight now, I believe. No, winners of 2 straight right now. Sorry about that. Oh, Rocky, speaking of the devil, there he is. What's up, Rock? Congratulations on the win. I don't know if you just heard, but yeah, you guys won. Pretty good game. Both very close games, 1-goal games. I like that. Very, very action-packed, close. I hate beatings. I hate lopsided victories. I mean, I don't hate them. I just don't like them there. I like close games. That's more exciting to me. 2 games at the bottom here. Bottom left. We're almost done here. It's 3:14 left in the game. And short and sweet are up 2-1 late in the third. Bottom right of the screen. Grow Up are up 3-0. So the number 5 seed Grow Up leading the number 10 seed Ice Holes 3-0. About 12 minutes left in the third period. All right. Warner time. Highlight from another under 14 AAA goalie time for every period. Around 10 seconds before we left to exit to the ice, I'd put ice in my helmet, 10 to 15 pieces, and go out each period and all the ice up there. And sometimes it would freeze from the cold on the rink. Would that distract you, though? Having, like, if the ice was to freeze on your head, and you'd have this, like, almost like this, because the ice would partially melt and then freeze at some point, right? Would that distract you? Or even if it was melting because of the heat from inside the helmet, would it not drop down in front of your face? Rocky, congrats, Rocky. Hope you're still in the chat here. Congratulations. Big win against the Motor City team. So with that, Motor City drops to 7-4-2. Moose Hockey Club will move up to 9th place with that one. So 1 point. Now, we talked about Moose Hockey Club last week or 2 weeks ago down at the basement. You know, I think they had like 1 win or something like that. They were like 1-7-3 or something like that. 1 point out of a playoff spot. So good little turnaround for them here. They still got some work to do, not only to get into the top 8, but to maintain the top 8. Because you got Roomba's Revenge up there. You got the Ice Holes chasing you. You got Dad Bods right up in there. And to an extent, you got the Masturbators in there too. They're in 6th place. So you got some close teams. Right now, we'll look at the standings here momentarily. Probably after the end of this game at the bottom. Actually, the end of both games. We're going to wait till both these games end. And that'll do it. Short and sweet. Hold on to a tight victory. 2-1. Wintertime. It didn't freeze on my hair. I put a soft thing where my head goes because I started doing that. Plus, it worked. I don't have to use my bottle behind me all the time. Keeps it cool. I can imagine it gets warm in those goalie pads. Dude, anybody ever drive in a car with a goalie? Like I had friends who played like minor league hockey and stuff who'd drive around. They have their equipment in the car. Dude, the car stinks. Car would end up stinking like crap. Like just sweat and I don't know, things. Like I'm not going to discuss on stream. Just an awful smell, especially goalie equipment. My one buddy, Jason, he was a forward. And his car stunk every time he lugged his equipment around after games and practices. And my one buddy, Brad, was a goaltender. I would say the goaltender bag is just even 10 times worse. Yeah, dude, hockey bag smell is the worst. Oh, like I can't describe. I don't think, even if you spray stuff, doesn't it really just make it stuff on top of stink? Like when somebody takes a massive crap in the bathroom and you spray the aerosol, like it's just really just, you know, citrus with poo. Like, it's just awful. I used to have gloves that would make my... Dude, hockey glove smells the worst. I remember that smell because I played hockey growing up. Dude, that smell is the worst. Brandon, what's up, Brandon? There's our rookie Vezina candidate right there. Brandon 6 in the chat, in the house tonight. What's up, buddy? Brandon 6 here tonight. Short and sweet. I just wanted an extra save, man. Yeah, but I was vouching to have you benched, Brandon. I was saying you should be benched because your save percentage was 239, and I wanted to leave it that, or not 239. Your goals against average was 2.39, and I wanted to leave it that way. I think that's amazing. All right, so grow up.
Okay, I should have not sent
Have just won this game. Like game-winning goal here. I did catch that save, dude.
Oh, good try.
Oh man. We'll take a look at the team held their breath. Yeah, that was
man.
close because
Finish your sandwich
Short and
already.
Sweet was losing 1-0 for a while, and the score kind of stayed that way. And you got the feeling that it was going to be a low-scoring game. You had the vision that okay, whoever scores that second goal is going to win it. It's just going to be the way the game ends. It's going to be 2-0 or 2-1.
I
You know,
just didn't think he could make the pass that far, and I wanted to double up.
and it was a very defensive game. It wasn't much going on the offensive side of things. A lot of block. There was a lot of good blocks, a lot of good saves there. But yeah, tight game, 1-0 series lead for the Short and Sweet. All right, you know what I'm saying? Let me address you wonderful people in the chat. At least I took care of my goalie equipment, sprayed stuff on it. Mostly sprayed it in my skates. The trapper and the blocker weren't as bad. I still think, I mean, there's still a smell to, dude, hockey equipment. It's just funky. Like, just funky. Goalie equipment, hockey equipment smell is just on a whole new level, or different level.
Oh, he just fucking left you. You got a lane all of a sudden of the blue. Yeah, I would have done the same thing.
Now, I've never played goalie. When I played hockey, I played defenseman.
After you,
But, I mean, it was a long, long time ago. But like I said, growing up, I had friends who played like in minor league hockey and stuff, and it was just like, yeah, I remember driving around with their drive around with them, and they had their hockey bag in the car, dude. That smell, man. Holy smokes. Wintertime, played for 4 seasons, and now I'm just retired because I didn't want to risk another injury. Smart move. The injuries sometimes aren't worth it. We got to go. Speaking of goals, Fat Load Broad, top right of the screen for Motor City starts things off here. Veds, top left of the screen with a goal in that series. Veds. Assisted by D-Vets and Scary Terry. 4 minutes into the first period, 1-0 Seize the Gap. And looks like tonight is the Veds lineup for Seize the Gap. They're going to go with that powerful lineup here. I retired after I broke my arm after a save. Ooh, that would do it for me too, man. Although I played football, and I stuck through multiple injury. I played football most of my life. I played hockey during the early years. I kind of played soccer in there sporadically. Later on in life, I took up golf, but football took up most of my life as far as sports-wise. And yeah, I've had multiple injuries. Some that I should have been operated on and decided not to, but keep playing until a point where it's like, okay, I'm done with football. Let's do the surgery now. Which was stupid. Looking back now, is very stupid. Very stupid. Would not recommend. 0 out of 10. Wouldn't recommend. You get injured, take care of that right away. Who created 239? Good question in the chat here by Wintertime. There were 2 gentlemen from Naples, Florida. There was a guy whose gamer tag went by Hugh Laurie, as in, yes, Dr. House, yep. Hugh Laurie, and another guy named, I think his name was Aaron Thompson. Yeah. I think his gamer tag was like A Thompson 84 or something like that. I don't know. It was basically his name and his birth year. Basically like my email. 2 guys from Florida who, one of them, Hugh Laurie, was a member of the Moose Hockey League for many, many years, back in the early days of online leagues. Moose Hockey League was one of the first leagues ever. I think XBS or XBS, I think, and LG were kind of the OGs, and then Moose Hockey League was in there too. Hugh Laurie and myself were part of that league. And then after many seasons, a lot of us left that league for varying reasons, and started this league. So a guy by the name of Hugh Laurie and Aaron Thompson started 239. 2 through 9 being the area code for the Naples area, Florida, where those two gentlemen were from. Now, they're no longer associated with the league. They've just moved on. No hard feelings. They just are on to different things.
Oh,
You know, life took them in different directions. And the league still stands. Ta-da. Great story. Great question, by the way. I like that. It engaged another nice piece of conversation right there. Yo, what's up, Castonguay? Castonguay Goulet Raphael. What's up, buddy?
D-man again on the right side.
I just missed your chat. I'm so sorry about that. What's up, bud? How y'all doing? It didn't appear in my feed, by the way, which is weird. All right. Bottom left of the screen, we have a goal for short and sweet. Looks like Master Shotgun. Top left, a goal by Veds once again. Scary Terry on the assist. On the power play, by the way. Oh, sees a gap, taking this opportunity to develop a little lead here. It's 2-0. Sees the gap. Bottom screen, short and sweet, leading 1-0. Late in the first period. Bottom right. Game 3 is about to start, period. Stretch, don't mind if I do. I love how it covers my camera, so you can like I'm stretching, but you can't see me. I'm always due for a stretch, dude. By this time tonight, dude, I'm like cooked. I'm ready to stretch. All right, let me check what's up in the chat here tonight. Wintertime. So I dropped and, well, landed wrong and tried to catch myself, but throwback to my first year. Under 11's kid could not handle the puck. Stick broke, then he raged so hard he started fighting my teammate. I love that. It's like, I suck, so I'm going to fight you. It's a great response. I suck at hockey, so I'm going to fight you right now. Let me punch you in the face. Sounds about right. For under 11 hockey. He was never seen again. I don't think anybody wanted to see him again. I think he was done. And that kid, nobody ever wanted to see him again. All right, let's roll around the league here. Top right of the screen, second screen if you're on the vertical YouTube vertical view. YouTube Shorts vertical view. Motor City now leading 2-1 early in the second period. Looking to come back from that first game loss to the Moose Hockey Club. Bottom right of the screen, or the bottom screen if you're on YouTube Shorts, it is Grow Up taking on the Ice Holes, and Grow Up Ice Holes tie score at 0.
Oh, you had him.
Top left of the screen, we have a lag out. Awesome. I don't know what the score is. Lag out suck. Let's do that. Yeah, looks like it's 2-0 for Seize the Gap. Once we return. Bottom left of the screen, we have the Funkadelics taking on the short and sweet. Looking at some highlights from the period. Here comes short and sweet on the backhand. I believe that was a goal by Master Shotgun. One is the score. Short and sweet. And the Funkadelics and short and sweet. Who do we have in here? Oh, Mr. Anderson. Look at this guy. Mr. Anderson with the prime sub. Thank you so much. 33 month-roonies in a row. You are 3 months shy of 3 years. Has it been that long? Kelch has the record, by the way. It's like he's got the 5 years, man. What up, Ando? Good to see you in the chats, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you so. I appreciate all you beautiful people. Owen Wilson's nose with the goal, bottom right of the screen. Oh, the man with the crooked nose gets the goal. 1-0 Ice Holes. Their first lead of the night. They've had a rough go at the night. The Ice Holes, by the way. The Ice Holes currently in the 10th spot, 10th seed. A win and a Moose Hockey Club loss should bring Ice Holes to 9th place. Last time I was here, I realized your kids are barely kids, and it tripped me out. Yes, yes. Now I have my son is almost 16, and my daughter is 13. It's crazy. My son's got all like the facial hair. He's be getting ready to get his license here in like 4 months. So yeah, it's crazy, man. You know, remembering when I first started this, you know, they were like, it was crazy, man. Time flies. Like I said, it's been 5 years doing this. So 5 years doing this. So time,
I still think Sunday's better, but even then,
time goes, man. A long time. Oh boy.
I can do it. Helps with backhand passing as well.
Mr. Anderson's been here for a long time too. He's kind of OG. He's like OG 239. Yeah, hard to think. Like after 5 years, you know, so much. Like you know, we all go through change. Like, you know, it was crazy, man. It's crazy. I've seen a lot. You know, I even think about this league. All the people I've came across in my 5+ years of doing this. Not only that.
Doesn't matter how, but we'll take it.
Not only that. But and Rocky the captain does get a goal for the Moose Hockey Club. It is now
Yeah. It was so good.
2-2 late in the second period. Season 8 you came here. Okay, I was season 1. I didn't play season 0. Only a select few who are still around remember season 0. I know Pale Poner and I think Sniper 0270 come to mind. Maybe Kelch. He might be able to answer that. Choco Brown, bottom screen, big goal. Kitty cat, yes, you definitely got the cat on screen there. Love it, man. Choco Brown with the goal. Oh, Kelch was season 4. Okay, so I know Sniper was season 0, and Pale Poner was most likely season 0. Guys like Yambag were season 0. Hugh Laurie, who's no longer with the league or any league.
I think the only thing is because it's his business side. You might 5. Yeah, that 5.
All right, we're going around the league. Hey, we got to. I was season 1, so I don't remember what season 0 was like. I was still in Moose Hockey League at that time, so I can't comment on what. I think it was only 4 teams. It was like a pilot season for this new league, 239. The rest is history. Goal, bottom right of the screen. I think it's Choco again. Choco, a second goal very quickly. Yurov and Hughes with the assists. Let me see. Let me address the wonderful stuff in the chat. Anderson's. Who's the best team builds? I don't care. I don't know team names, but what group is the best you think? As far as this season, it's easily Seize the Gap. This team in the top left here, Seize the Gap, is I'm not unbeatable, but very. I mean, they're 14-2 right now. They've won like the last 8 million games. Sexy Rock, and you know, Sexy Rocco, 43 points in 16 games played, but it goes beyond that. It's Scary Terry having a career season. It's depth. Look at their points getters. Right here. Let's go on this intermission screen.
See, I get that from
All right. Here's the stat sheets for Seize the Gap, and I'm looking at this. I reference a lot of statistics because I think stats are a great way to quantify something. That's not the whole story, but that's a big part of the story. Let's focus here on this column, the points. Their captain, or I'm sorry, captain's defense. Sexy Rocco, 43 points. Scary Terry, 36. Nick Veds, part-time, 29 points. Ziggs, 22 points, part-time. The captain defense, who primarily plays defense, 18 points. Pens fan, who's 100% defenseman, 18 points. Or 14 points. So, everybody contributes offensively, and then there's the defensive part of it. You got D-vets in there, guys back checking, and then you have this rookie Sweeney, 14-2, with shiny stats across the board. This team is just difficult to beat. So right now, yeah, Seize the Gap is the easy favorite for a lot of people in this league right now, for a lot of reasons, not just the statistical ones I mentioned. 14-2-0. Number 1 in goals for. Number 1 goal differential, obviously. Number 2 power play. Sorry, number 2 in the power play. Oddly enough, they're number 6 in the penalty kill departments, but whatever. It is what it is. 9-1 and 0 in their last 10. 30, or last winners of the last 3. So they lost one the other night, yesterday, or 2 nights ago. But then went on this, 8-game winning streak or something like that. It was crazy, dude. They're very difficult to beat. Very difficult to beat. And it looks like they're winning 4-0 in this one, going into the third period. Or in the second period. Scary Terry scoring yet again. Scary Terry's just got the scoring touch right now, man. First season gap. Why is there an eggplant? Eggplant is the Bods. That's our symbol we use for Bods, the currency used in the 239 Hockey League. The bag of dinks. Winter time in the chat. Also of note, I mean, I as far as, season gap is the favorite right now. They're number 1, blah, blah, blah. All that good stuff. I get it. I'm gonna give a shout out to Short and Sweet here in the bottom left. I think they're also going to make a very nice run here in this league. Right now in third place, only 8 points back of first, and still, themselves, they get these nice streaks going too. Short and Sweet. This is Captain JC Enterprise with Nuts and Burgers, Full Send, Captain Suzuki, Master Shotgun, Pale Poner. Or not Pale Poner. Parks TTV, I'm reading the wrong. And another rookie goaltender, Brandon 6, who's having a solid season in net, 9-2-2 for him. So, probably, if I'm going to give another nod, it's going to be for Short and Sweet this season. We'll see if their success can continue. Or are they just a flash in the pan? Dun, dun, dun. Actually, I have that soundbite. Hold on. I should have timed that a little better. Bottom right of the screen, and then it's going to be Goblin Machine. All right, Goblin Machine. You guys' names are funky, man. This is Cool Steve, the rookie. 22 Bods going into this game. 4 goals, 7 assists, 11 points in 13 games played. So more of a second or tertiary score, depth score right here. Defenseman, not expect to get a ton of points, but he's got a good number for a guy who's primarily defense. Plays great up there. Great puck handling. Great passing. Great vision out there. 4-1, grow up. Leading this game. Let's see. Winter time in the chat before you asked. It looks like 239 hasn't been around that long because the seasons are short. Am I wrong if I'm saying this all was from 0 to now after 2010?
If they come after it.
So season 0, then now season 39. We have a winter. We have 2 seasons between January and May. Let's see. This season is going to end. Regular season ends last week of January. Playoffs run through February. Finals probably in March. And then we have an April-May season. Maybe June. Just maybe, Kwong. So we have two seasons. We have 2 seasons in the summer. And then 2 in the... So 6, 12, 18, 24... That doesn't make... No, that's not right. Oh, I gotta think... I need to think about this. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 39. So would this league have been around 6.5 years? Is that right, guys? Anybody who's old school? Maybe Mr. Anderson's still in the chat. 6.5 years. I've been doing this. No, that can't be right. That can't be right. I started this in season 17 or 18. Season 18. That was 5 years ago. November of 2020. Midway through season 18. There's no way we have 6 seasons a year. We do have a goal, though, by Shem for the Motor City. And Shem gets one. Takes a goal for the team there. 4-2, Motor City leading the Moose Hockey Club. Bottom left of the screen. is our game that's going to finish first here. Right now it's 1-1. Bottom left of the screen, short and sweet. Funkadelics tied at 1. Bottom right. Owen Wilson's crooked nose with the goal. Wintertime says, players I want to be seen as captain: Blip, Choco Brown, Rob, A1 Freak, maybe Kwong again.
Almost works still.
Maybe only. I didn't see that until you said maybe. What's Kwong talking about? Oh, I think Kwong should definitely captain again. A1 Freak is actually, he's an experienced captain. He's captained a few times before, so he knows what he's doing. A1 Freak's Rob's captain several times. I don't know if Choco Brown has. I'd like to see Choco too. I'd like to see Wintertime captain, by the way. I think it'd be great. I think Wintertime should sign up and captain. I think I should captain one year. Speaking of year, I am still trying to figure out when this league started. Because my calculations were saying that we get 6 seasons per year, actual calendar year, but I think that's too many. I don't think that's right. All right, bottom right. Owen Wilson's nose. What the spectacular highlight here. Nice moves there. Oh, look at the Deacon dangling by Wilson there. Bottom, top right. Game over. And somebody's reporting content. Wait, what are we reporting here? Oh, I just saw the report content thing coming up. I was like, wait, what's going on? Did somebody have like a naughty like gamer tag or something? We're just getting crazy about it. All right, so the series is tied 1-1. Motor City will take the win here in game number 2. Big comeback for them after losing game number 1. Always great to bounce back and take game number 2. Sets the stage for an interesting game number 3.
Was that one, Rocky? You were in position. Like,
Kwong in the chat. I'm planning on signing up as captain next season. Whether they pick me to be one or not is a different story.
It gets poked. Stick off
Well, you know they're going to pick you. You know we're always looking for cap. I mean, this league is always like, I hate to say desperate for captains, but they are. It is. Nobody wants ever like really steps up right off the bat, and it's like pulling teeth sometimes. I think if you want to be captain, you'll get it. King Kwong says, Rob being salty and reporting content. Yeah. What? Well, that's what I saw. That's what I saw, and I was like, wait, what are we report? I just saw like report content. Like, what are we doing here? What's going on? I think with the free contract system, they will. Yeah. There's no reason not to. All right, bottom left goal, short and sweet. Top left, we got a goal for, oh my God, I believe that's the, oh my God, who scored that one? Dad Bods with the goal. Bottom right, we got a goal for Grow Up, 4-3 early in the third. Look at this, guys. Kwong, hopefully I won't have to dump 60 Bods on Kane again. Let's go. Dude, Kane hated every minute of that. The fact that he was picked up for that much. I think anybody would. Everybody hates going for that much money. You know what? No lie. I don't have 26. I don't have NHL 26 either. I keep holding out for my free code from D-Mart. He used to hook me up with. D-Mart was a player in this league, a long-time player, and for a while there, D-Mart he was a part of EA for something. I don't know. He had something to do with EA Sports, and he would get X amount of codes to give for the free game, and he would hook me up with a copy of the game for like, I don't know, 3-4 years in a row. It was like the greatest thing ever. So I got the game for free for like, I want to say it's like 3 years. And then it just stopped. I think he stopped doing the EA thing. Like, dude, where's my free game? Kwong, it'll be on Game Pass soon. Yeah, that's what I'm holding out for, because the game released, what, September, August or something? At this point, I'm not going to spend money on it. I'd rather just wait till it goes on Game Pass and get my 64 overall grinder build and be done with it. Rob definitely spammed too many buttons to get out of the replay, which somehow puts you in the report screen. was trying to report Kwong for being too good looking. Let's go. Yeah, I thought there for a second somebody was getting salty over the loss and like gonna be like, you know, being like a rage reporter, like, dude, you're cheating. Like, don't do that. Well, if I ever make a team, it's not going to be for a little bit. Because I'm having too much fun doing this. Like, I enjoy this. I can't do both. Not possible. Maybe one day. There might become a day where I just want to play again. And I'm getting that itch. But I at least got a couple more seasons, if not more, of doing this solely. Before I even think about doing anything like that. It may never even happen. I play around with the idea of it. Well, funny you say that, Rob. Rob mentions, imagine playing while doing the streams. I did that. When I first started this, it was like November 2020, and I remember it very vividly. I was on a team, and we do have a hat trick. Hold on, we gotta have a hat trick goal. Why are they throwing turkey legs on the ice? I guess it's for. Oh, that's right, he's a turkey. Scary Terry. I should have known that. Scary Terry with the hattie, man. Freaking, I mean, Scary Terry, dude. This guy's a beast right now. Guy's the man. I was on a team. I was on Marty McFly's team. He was a player here for a long time. It was him, and I think Scary Terry was on the team at that time, or somebody. And I approached Sniper, and I was like, hey, do you mind if I use some of the 239 logos for the stream thing I want to do? Like, I want to showcase my team. And it was just from my, like, a player's perspective. So, I was like, yeah, I want to use the likeness of some of the logos. I want to stream while I play for my team. Now, here's the thing. I was a low bod player. I didn't play every game. I wasn't part-time, but I didn't play every game. I kind of just filled in as needed. So I had a lot of idle time as far as not playing. And whenever I would play, okay, cool, I'd stream. But then somebody approached me and said, hey, you should do like a show. I think it was Hollywood. I think he meant Mr. Hollywood, who mentioned the idea that maybe you should just like do what, so there was a guy in LG. When I played in LG's golf league that they had back in the day, they have a guy named Davos Cast, who's a great guy, great streamer, you know, great dude. And he would do this play-by-play, bouncing through all the various, you know, we'd all stream our golf games. And he would have this live thing. He'd be like, hey, set up your stream, blah, blah, blah. And he would switch to mine and this guy, you know, and here we are, Johnny Bales on hole 19, or 18. Wow. With a second shot. And then here is Rob 3234 on hole 2. And he did this thing where he went back and forth, like a real golf presentation. And I was like, that's really cool. I like what that guy is doing, and I wanted to do that. So it was Davos Cast was a huge inspiration to do that. And Mr. Hollywood approached me. He's like, yeah, we should do this show thing. Well, I was still on an active roster at the, oh shoot, sorry, my bad. No, Short and Sweet won, I believe. Yeah, Short and Sweet won 3-2. And so I was still on an active roster, but not playing every night. In fact, I maybe played once a week, if that. So I was like, yeah, I'll do the broadcasting with you, because I'm not really playing right now. You know, I'm on the bench. I might as well do it. Well, we'd do the broadcasting, right? We'd start it up, and then I'd get a message from my captain, be like, hey, I need you in the game. I'm like, oh shoot, but I'm already started. Okay, cool. So I'd be playing my league game, my 239 game, and I'd be trying to commentate, and I used to annoy the team because I was talking through the stream, and my team wasn't sure if I was talking to them, and the stream wasn't sure if I was talking to them or my team. So it was a real mishmash. Oh, was there? Okay. I'll take your word for a Quonger. Take your word, Quonger. No, the website, no, Kwong, the website, no, the website shows My bad, dude. No, the website shows that Short and Sweet won the game. Yeah, stats have it in. The Season Gap game had the lag out.
Fuck, I heard him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Season Gap won that one. They were like wrecking them. But that's how it started, dude. I was midway through the season as a bench player, but you know, so I was after that, you know, I was annoying the team, and it was just kind of like, well, I got to pick one or the other. At that time, I was not a very regular player. I mostly sat on the bench. So I was like, well, I'd rather do this than sit on the bench. And I love the league. I enjoy, but I was mostly sitting on the bench that season. So I was like, well, I'll just do this. I'm still part of the league, and I can contribute to the league in this way. So I was able to contribute, be part of the league, but, you know, not be riding the pine all the time. So that's how, and, you know, here I am 5+ years later. Wild, I don't know what I missed. Meant Short and Sweet, not Season Gap. But yeah, they did.
It's all right. They're not getting anything. It's good to keep pressuring like you are. Yeah, just always be on the puck there so you don't have time to do anything.
Yeah, it looks like Short and Sweet did win that one.
Oh, he got it?
3-2. JC Enterprise with the game-winning goal on left defense there. A crazy win by Short and Sweet, by the way. So with that win, guys. Oops, wrong screen. Oh, my graphics, my capture card isn't updated. There we go. Perfect. Man, standings not scheduled. Sorry about that. So with the win, Short and Sweet climbed to 3rd place now, pending the results of Motor City's game number 3, which is 1-1 in the first period right now. Grow up, masturbators, dad buds. Moose Hockey Club need to pull this one out here to. Hey, dude, look at this. If Moose Hockey Club can win this 3rd game, they'll climb 2 more spots. That's just crazy, crazy, crazy stuff right there. Yeah, Season Gap ended up winning 6-1. That was the final score. There was a lag out in that game. So they're up. All right, bottom right of the screen, we have overtime. It's 5-5. Look at this game, man. 5-5 in overtime. That's just absurd. So much scoring, and we're still tied at the end of regulation. It's early in the overtime period. And here comes the ice holes down the ice. Losing the puck. Wintertime asks, what was the smallest 2-9 season? Probably the season I wasn't a part of. I believe season 0 was a pilot season. It only had 4 teams. So I can't imagine. That's like, what, 3 series we're playing? That's like a week and a half. So I have to envision season 0 was the smallest. I wasn't there. I just know that there was 4 teams. And just an experimental thing. Other than that, we've had 8 team seasons, so 6 make the playoffs. So it's like 7 series, which is like 2 or 3 weeks if you have reschedules. Biggest season we've had is 15 teams that I know of. That was nuts. That was a long time ago, like 3.5 years ago. With an odd number of teams, we had an odd number of teams make the playoffs, and that was the year we had the like the first round bye thing like they do in football. So, all right, what do we got here? We do have game number 3 starting for the Dad Bods and Season Gap. Bottom left of the screen, we have a goal by Short and Sweet. They look like they want this badly. Funkadelics are going to drop here. They're in 11th. They're the 11th seed. Need to do something here. Another goal by Short and Sweet. Kwong! There was a first round bye last season too. Oh, that's right. I think the 15 games, or I think the 15 team season though, was the first time we did it. Prior to that, we had the traditional 1 versus 8, blah, 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 but we had an odd number of teams, and then we had the first round bye, and then I think we stuck with it after a while. I kind of like the format.
I'm up. Let's go.
All right, we have a goal in the top right. It's going to be the Moose Hockey Club, and honestly, we got lost in the sauce here. Top left for, oh my God. What a goal. Lost in the sauce for Dad Bods. And if anybody's going to put this team over, it's going to be lost in the sauce. Remember what the season he had last season, season 38. Lost in the sauce. Looking to continue that trend here in number 39. Currently, part-time, looking at 23 points in 8 games for Lost in the Sauce. 8 points away from his point total last season with Queso in the regular season, 31 in 9 games. Which obviously he's going to get. We have way more games this season. But just fun to photo stats. Winter time. Do 239 contracts exist like one way? 8? No. New teams every season. Everybody gets released in a draft pool. We get new players. Some people stay, some people leave. We get new players, and it's a draft every season. Every team is going to be new for the most part. I mean, some guys will end up with their buddies, and but for the most part,
It looks nice, though.
that's all. Kwong, yeah, last season was because there was only 8 teams and 6 made the playoffs. That's right, yeah, it was kind of a short season last season. Yeah, there's no contracts in this league. Some leagues do have contracts, I believe. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, doesn't LG do that?
That's what I mean about defensive awareness. That's
With them being a very big league
we can
and
do animations
the multiple
for, like,
leagues.
Lewis and Lee stuff, but we can't look at defense.
I believe they do the
Like,
contracts
stick
thing.
there or state there, you know?
I could be wrong. Or there might be a league out there that does it.
Okay. Eventually we're gonna get it.
Roster sizes are so only one line. Yeah, so you just roll in one line then. Yeah, so roster sizes are small. Just the one. Yeah, no contracts, nothing like that here. Season 40, you're going to see all new logos, all new rosters. You know, Rocky might be with Shem, and Kwong might be with D-Vets, and who knows. LG has feeder leagues with bigger rosters, so have contracts that can go up and down. Yeah, they have like the NHL league, and then they have the minor leagues, the AHL, and they have multiple leagues. Like it's a crazy huge league how they do it. And they have, with a league like that, you can do the contracts.
Guys.
How are you, Caston Guay? Yeah, we're on YouTube. What's up, buddy? All right, Sniper 270 with a goal for the Moose Hockey League Hockey Club. Well, sorry. They're up 4-1. A-Train with the assist. 4-1, middle of the second period now. Top right of the screen. This is Moose Hockey Club. And this one, Motor City obviously everybody could use a win. Nobody wants to lose. From a standings perspective, Motor City, if they lose this series and lose this game, they're still 4th place. They're still up there. The Moose Hockey Club and A-Train with another goal, doing that orca dive that I love so much. If Moose Hockey Club wins, they will go from 9th to 7th. Just like that. Now they're in a couple steps into the playoff run. Looking good. All right, bottom right of the screen, and game 2 still isn't over yet. Overtime has expired. Ladies and gents, we're going to double OT. I feel sorry for the goalies, man. The goalies usually end up suffering on that. That's a lot of shots they're facing. King Kwong, judging by DVET's power rankings every season, I'll doubt he'll pick me up. Maybe Wintertime can be a new player. Maybe you can captain and pick up Wintertime. And I can come out of retirement and play. We could make a team. South Sentinel Islanders. You know, that would be my thing. If I were to captain multiple seasons, I would just pick random, like, isolated islands in the middle of nowhere. Because I think it'd be cool. I don't know. I think that stuff is cool. All right, top right, we have yet another... Huh? Look at A-Train. He's either convulsing or celebrating another goal. Yeah, it looks like it's another goal for A-Train, unassisted. This guy's killing it tonight. In the bottom right of the screen, we have a winner. That's going to be Grow Up 6-5 final score in game number 2. So Grow Up, so far winning the series 2-0. There's one more game left. Regardless, that is a massive, massive victory for Grow Up. I know, my thoughts exactly, King Kwong. That's what I was saying. I'm like, this is a high scoring. It's 5-5. That's a high score. That's a lot of goals. And it's in double overtime. Like, you'd think that that'd be done within a minute. It goes from 80s hockey in regulation versus late 90s in OT. Yeah, right. Yeah, that doesn't make, it didn't make much sense that there was double overtime. Like a game with that many goals, you know, you'd think that, yeah, a goal would be scored within the first 5 minutes at least of that overtime period. All right, so A-Train's going to have the multiple goal highlights here in the intermission. I believe it's second intermission right now. Now, that's a very great individual effort by A-Train. Avoid the defenseman. Make the move on the goalie and just snipe at top corner there. Just a good. That's all A-Train right there.
Gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing.
And Hammerman giving my stream the Hawk Tua treatment right there.
Oh, I got it.
Appreciate the Hawk Tua, by the way. It's beautiful. Everybody loves Hawk Tua. Here we got Floppy Weenus spitting on that stream. What's up, bud? Floppy Weenus.
Free Willy time.
Good old Floppy, dude. All right. Bottom left of the screen, 4-2 is the score going into the third period. Short and sweet, looking to sweep. Now, the Funkadelics, they're not a great team. They're kind of at the bottom there. They've had some struggles. Can't seem to get it going against Short and Sweet tonight. So Short and Sweet looking to capitalize. Capitalize to put it away.
I should have just went there, but I felt you were the easier, safer play.
Now, Short and Sweet has a couple of favorable matchups. You know, they have the Funkadelics tonight. Then they have the Ice Holes next week. Ice Holes currently 4-8-1, pending the results of Game 3 coming up here shortly. Definitely favorable for Short and Sweet. Then it gets tough. Then it gets tough. Here's a schedule for Short and Sweet here. Ice Holes coming up. The Masturbators. Then it goes Seize the Gap. That's gonna be the highlight series. If I have to only play one series or showcase, I'm showcasing this one. That's gonna be a huge battle. Dad Bods and then Motor City. And then Rumors of Revenge, who are decent. So I mean, you know, this stretch is tough. You know, they'll have a favorable matchup here. Tough matchups, and then, you know, it should be an even matchup with Rumors Revenge. All right, what do we got? I'm going to look ahead tomorrow night. What do we got tomorrow night, guys? We have one more night here. All right, so it looks like we got another. Wait.
Oh, good goal.
Oh, we got 3 series.
That felt familiar. Good goal.
Wait, what? I clicked on the 8th. Why is it not showing me the 8th? Why is it showing? Wait, oh, I'm confused, dudes.
It's easy when you're passing it to Shem.
Short and sweet versus Funkadelics tonight.
The difference is Shem, he's not a streaky player. So
Oh, Motor City versus... I was confusing. So Motor City plays Funkadelics. Masturbators taking on Grow Up. Rumors Revenge taking on Prearder. And Dad Bods with Libya. Or Libya. Well, I mean, you can have a team called Libya. Labia tomorrow night. A lot of matchups there. Another 4-banger. Another 4-screen night. Top left goal. Scary Terry once again. And oh my God, Scary Terry can score.
Gotta give him that hot and spit on that thing.
Rocky spitting on that stream tonight with the stream snipe. All right, top right of the screen. Here comes Moose Hockey Club. All right, top right of the screen. We're midway through the 3rd period. It is 7-1. Moose Hockey Club just laying an absolute beating on Motor City. So probably this is going to be a Moose Hockey Club victory, I would envision. Top left of the screen. It's 6:30 left in the 2nd period. Tied at 2. Tied at 2. Bottom left. Goal. Tony Baloney. So the man with the golden baloney.
To break it up.
And no, there was no innuendos there. There's just Big Tony.
The fact you can get... Well, the fact
So the Funkadelics gets some goal relief there by Big Tony, who scores. Makes it 5-3 now.
Oh, that was the train, actually. I just fucking hit a leg.
Cutting in a short and sweet's lead there by a couple now. All right. All games now are underway. A lot of game 3. All game 3s now. Getting it done. All right, here we go, boys. Good night here in 239 Hockey Land. We got a goal for A-Train yet again.
Oh, God.
All right, and A-Train just can't stop scoring.
And,
He's
like,
just
it's-
got this scoring touch about him right now. He's just
Literally.
lighting it up.
You feel this way better. Like, the guy we had wasn't bad. Like, I honestly mean that. It's just, there's only one puck, right? You go to the right places we need you, and it works well.
All right, looks like great goals highlight here by Scary Terry. Another goal. Sniper 0270 And this is just an absolute spanking. This is not a good game right now by Motor City. Now we all have everybody has their games, but this one's like
we jumped to 7th after this one.
yeah. So you just heard Rocky in the chat.
Come on.
They lost connection. Don't lag out now. I would envision that's either if I don't. Yeah, rage quit or lag out. I don't know. I don't want to accuse anybody of anything.
Versus the goalie stats, which is based off minutes, right?
I would envision if it's a rage quit, whatever the case is, you just end the game. Like it's not happening. Like it's literally 9-2. I would just. We want 10. Kwong in the chat. We want 10. I think just end it right there. I think just call it a night. take the W. You had a 10-goal game once, as in like you individually? Highlight of my NHL career? Good lord. That's pretty impressive, dude. Nice shot on goal there, bottom right of the screen. Game 3 underway here for Grow Up and the Ice Holes. Held on to the puck more then. Sort the league by least time with the puck this season. Yeah, the least puck possession. Get it sorted by like the least possession, right? I've had the puck less than a soul. Yikes. I should hold on to it more. All right, I'm going to assume that the Moose Hockey one is done. I can't envision they're going to be restarting the game, and it's done. Done. Let it be done. We'll check on the standings here momentarily. Yeah, just as I stated, Moose Hockey Club now in 7th place. So we'll look at the standings here. At least we'll let this bottom left series finish up. It looks like Short and Sweet will complete the sweep. They will be 11-2-2, tied with Labia. What's the tiebreakers on this one? Oh, no, wait. Labia will still be in 3rd place by virtue of head-to-head. They beat Short and Sweet last week, I think it was. Ah, yes, the obligatory 2.3 seconds left pause in the action for a penalty that doesn't change anything. Maybe I'll set up I'm going to set up the double view once this game's done. Actually, no, this top left is almost done. All right, Short and Sweet finish their game. 6-3 victory, complete the sweep of Funkadelics. Short and Sweet move up to 11-2-2, 24 points. 6 points back of number 1 sees the gap. Tied with Labia. Well, they're 3rd place. Labia has the head-to-head advantage. There we go. All right, first period is done in the Grow Up Ice Hole series. We're going to have a Harry Pekka opening goal highlight here. Let's get a look at this. And right now I am setting up the single game view. I mean, I play goalie on low. Oh, yeah. Dude, that was crazy. All right, so we're going to have Seize the Gap taking on the Dad Bods. In our single game view, momentarily, as soon as I get these logos switched around here. Three and 0 for your rookie, man, dude. So does that mean? Hold on, let me check your stats real quick. Hold on, let me I don't know, watching replay here. Let me check your stats, because does that mean you're back up to 239 goals against average? Oh my God, Brandon 6 is at 2.32. Okay, we gotta get that GAA back up to 2. Like I said, once he gets to 239, just bench him. Don't play him again. You guys got multiple goalies, don't you? Johnny, gonna need you to pump Brandon's tires. He needs it. Who else plays goalie for you guys? Oh, good. Full send. Put him in that. Well, once Brandon hits 2.39 save per, goals against average, we got to bench him, because that'd be a great number to have. Because why not? All right, top left of the screen, 2-2, late in the third period. Seize the Gap, Dad Bods tied it up, and oh my God, there was a goal! A goal! Oh, but it is called off. It is called off with the goaltender interference call. Just Brandon. Nobody. We can't get any kind of ringer goalies to prevent the stats from going above or below 239. It's got to stay 239. It's a great number. Or just make that your goal to get there. That is a great goal, by the way. If you could finagle it that it happens that way, sure. All right, top left of the screen. We're about to witness overtime, so the Dad Bods are going to get a point out of this one. So that... Well, we'll see what that does to the standings, because now they'll be tied with the Moose Hockey Club. So the Moose Hockey Club might be bumping down to 8th place, depending on what happens here, how the stats play out. We'll look at the website here, actually. We'll look at them right now. Nothing going on. Here it is right now. Your current standings, Seize the Gap still in first place. Labia and Short and Sweet tied at 24 points, but Labia has the head-to-head, winning 2-1 against Short and Sweet the other day, so Short and Sweet will stay third. Grow Up now with 20 points, looking for a 21st point if they can win in overtime. Motor City drop into 5th place. Masturbators at 14. Moose Hockey Club moving up from like 9th till 7th. Dad Bods will now have 13 points. That might change this here shortly. And the Ice Holes, Funkadelics, Pray Hard. Look at that. Funkadelics and Pray Harder. Now they're starting to get a little bit behind here. Although Pray Harder do have the games in hand. All right, top left, overtime is underway, tied at 2 between Seize the Gap and Dad Bods. Bottom right, held backhand shot, big save by Grow Up. Huge save by the Ice Holes, by the way. Here come the Ice Holes up the right side. Going to the left side here. In front, score! Oh, that was a nifty goal. The Ice Holes with a clean looking pass there. Nice goal. Harry Pekka with the shot. All right, here comes the Ice Holes trying to, or here comes, sorry, oh my God. Gonna get a penalty call on the Dad Bods. All right, top left, here we go. Top left of the screen, Scary Terry has done it again. Game-winning goal for Seize the Gap. I keep saying Scary Terry. There's a reason for that. He earned the accolades. He's playing excellent hockey right now. Seize the Gap with the sweep. In overtime, Dad Bods will get the point, but that's going to be it for that one. All right, here we go now. Gonna switch it to... Wait, that's the wrong logos. Wrong logos, my bad, dude. I had the wrong logos up there. Do this. Sweet. Put that there. Perfect. Ain't that beautiful? Ice holes, a little bit disproportional. There we go. Perfect. All right, here we go. Final game of the night. The Ice Holes taking on Grow Up. 2-0 Grow Up. Late in the second period. 2-0 for the Ice Holes, though, in the game. So the Ice Holes looking to avoid the sweep. They've got about a minute left here, minute and a half left in the second period, plus the third period to put this away. All right, here comes Ice Holes from the point. Pat LaFontaine here with the puck. Oh, he was lucky he didn't get that poked away. Oh, nice looking pass. Great save, though. And this one's going out down the ice. End of the second period with the score, 2-0. All right, standings check. With all the games in there, let's see, Dad Bod, overtime, yeah, overtime loss. Okay, so season cap, maybe a short and sweet. Nothing changed there except right here. Dad Bod's now back up to 7th place. Moose Hockey Club will drop to 8th place. So they're in it. Roomba's Revenge will drop to 9th. Ice Holes we're watching right now. Even if they win, I believe they stay in 10th place by virtue of less wins than Roomba's Revenge. So for as far as standings goes, this game won't mean anything as far as standings, but for the Ice Holes, it helps them get up there. Grow Up kind of gets them close to that top 3 spot. Take a look at the stats real quick before we head back to the game. Right now, Sexy Rocco, Fat Load Broad, and Scary Terry, top 3 in the league right now with those points. That's just tremendous. Sham, Karpinas, Sando, and Lemansky, JC, Gandalf above, rounding out that group there. The goaltenders, the men with the stinky pads. Jesus Haxu leading the way with save percentage, 85.4. Sweeney and Brandon, 84.3 and 83.8 respectively. 82.5 for BQMYU and Weasel, 82.1. Goals against average belongs to Sweeney, 2.07. Jesus Haxu at 2.29 and Brandon, 6, 2.32 goals against average. Shutouts now belong to Jesus Haxu, Weasel, J Squad, and Wade's World, each with 1 shutty this season. Yeah, not a lot of shutouts this season. A lot of close games, a couple of blowouts, but seems like, most people are always scoring on both teams regardless. Nobody wants a shutout, I guess. Just those 4 gentlemen. All right, that dude just got laid out. He just got treated like badly. Yeah, JC. Absolutely crazy scores tonight. Absolutely nuts. Crazy night. Crazy games out there. That's true. I should look. You know what? You're right. All right. You know what? I do forget. I do forget the defensive stat now. But the only thing, though, let's look at. Well, we'll wait till next break. Next stoppage in play. We'll take. I do have the defensive stats pulled up. My apologies. I know. Stoppage in play. Yeah, JC leading the way with 31 points on that one, on a team going 11-2-2. Devats, who is known for defense primarily, with 23 points in 18 games. Kelch is up there too, and above Trey 93, which is weird. You know, you don't see that too often. Trey's usually up there because Trey's a good two-way defenseman. 22 and 17 points respectively. Dom in a part-time role, 16 points. Points per game belongs to Kane, although he's only played the 3 games, so we'll give it to JC. He's played the 15 games. Plus minus, which I think is a very important stat. D-Vets, Pens fan, up there, 31 plus. What else we got here? This one is important to me. Takeaway, giveaway differential. I don't know about you guys. I like this one a lot. We got D-Vets, WrestleMania, and Ace Soul leading the pack there on that one. So interesting stats there for our defense. And a lot of those are mostly offensive stats when you're talking about points, you know, and goals against average, or plus minus. But the takeaway giveaway ratio or differential is a really good one too. I like that one a lot. We do have a penalty call coming up. It's going to be Quinnifer Hughes with the tripping call, I believe. Yeah, you know, JC, I often forget that we do have a specific column for defensive stats, and like I said, regardless of the fact that a lot of them tend toward me more offensive related, like points and stuff, there are some good defensive stats. Like I said, I think the takeaway giveaway ratio is a good one. Raw giveaway numbers is also really good. We do have a goal. A1 Freak, the captain. Ice Holes playing a great game 3 here after taking a bit of a beating here in games 1 and 2 in terms of consecutive games lost. All right, gives them a little bit more of a cushion with 12:37 left in the game. A little cushion there. A little cushion for the pushing. For nothing here in the third period, almost halfway over, 11:20 remaining in the game. All right, face off in the Ice Holes zone. 10:36 left in third. Won by the Ice Holes, taken up by LaFontaine up the left side, looking for somebody. Center ice. A1 Freak had it, couldn't hold on to it. They're going to circle back and regroup. Pretty much just going to have to play clock management here to seal the deal. And, oh, that's not going to help them. Choco Brown with the steal. Choco Brown, oh, backhand shot. Couldn't beat Jimmy in net. And here comes A1 Freak, right side. Another turnover. And here comes Yurov. Nice moves. Oh, hit the post on the rebound shot there. I believe that was Nuge who took that shot, hit the post. All right, interesting little highlight there. All right, here comes Ice Holes turnover. All right, good defense there by Grow Up. Trying to make something happen. It might be too little too late. They might as well get something for this. Big save there by Jimmy. Good cover up.
Sometimes it's all working for you, James, and it's all working for him tonight. And you wish you could just circle these dates on the calendar and remember them and recall them when you're facing adversity because everything seems to be working for him tonight. When it's
All right, here we go with a face-off back in the Ice Holes zone.
a multiple point effort in this one so far.
All right, Ice Holes up the right side. It looks like they've had the puck for a good amount, with the exception of the couple of breakaways that the Grow Up has had here in this period. It's been all Ice Holes, man. Good for them. They've lost the first 2 games tonight. They're looking to avoid the sweep, get some points out of this. With this win, I'm assuming they're going to win. With this win, the Ice Holes won't move any spots, but they'll be tied for 9th with Rumour's Revenge. So at least they're set up to potentially overtake. Big shot from the right side. Scully save there. Coming up with it now. Here comes Grow Up. Only 54 seconds left. Game's basically over. Trying to see what they can come up with here late in the game. Nothing doing there. It's going to go the other way now. Left side. Here comes Pekka. Goal, 5-0. That's sealing the deal if I ever saw it. Owen Wilson's nose and Barrett Fitty-Cal on the assist. All right, whistle's blown with 32 seconds left in the game. I want to thank you guys for being here, whether you're on YouTube, YouTube Shorts, or Twitch. Tomorrow night marks our final night of week number 4. So we'll be here tomorrow night, and then back at it next week. Should be a good one. All right, big steal there. All right, only 15 seconds to go. Here comes Grow Up. All right, big save there by Ice Holes. Turnover. Big save. And that'll do it. The Ice Holes hold on to the victory. Turbo Girl in the chat. Happy New Year, ma'am. It's great to see you. Bing. Give your husband a big bing bong for me. Happy New Year's to both of you wonderful folks. I hope your New Year's was grand. Did you guys just kind of stay in? I mean, that's what we did. That's kind of what we do. I'm not much of a go anywhere for New Year's thing anymore. That's long gone for me. But it was good. Still good. Enjoyed myself. It was cool. So happy to be off work for a couple weeks. Congratulations, Jimmy, with the first career 2-9 shutout. Seriously? Okay. I'll take your word for it. Bing bong. I love that. That was the greatest thing ever. Mr. Turbo Guy. It's a great shtick. I love it. Can I do my first season as a goalie? Well, that's true. Can I do my shameless plug, guys? Once again, I'm going to do this every night. I'm sorry. Can you if you have TikTok, please give my page Steel City Skyviews on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, or Facebook if you're like 100 years old and still using Facebook. Steel City Skyviews on all major platforms. Go ahead and give that a follow, except Twitch. I don't have that on Twitch. Based on the niche that I'm in for that, there's really no much of a stream on that one. So give it a follow. Hopefully you like what you see. Mainly doing really well on TikTok. Not so well on the other platforms, but hey, they all can't be winners. Thanks, Jimmy. Appreciate it. Appreciate that, man. Glad you liked it, dude. Thank you so much. That one did okay. Yeah, a lot of people like the night views of like downtown. I thought that was pretty cool. Pretty good stuff. Yeah, a lot of engagement. A lot of people still commenting and engaging. It's been amazing. So if you haven't already, give it a follow on all major platforms, preferably TikTok. We're closing in on 3,000 follows on the TikTok. But if you can follow on the other platforms too, hey, it's all good. It's all good. All right. Tomorrow night. Yeah, the stats aren't updated yet. So we're just going to go over tomorrow night, January 8th. We have another four-way. Motor City taking on the Funkadelics. Funkadelics got swept tonight. Kind of on a rough streak right now, so they need to pick it up here. Unfortunately, they play a top opponent, but as you saw with the Moose Hockey Club, you know, everybody has their night. So maybe tomorrow night is Funkadelics, or maybe Motor City turns it around and gets revenge takes out on the Funkadelics. Masturbators taking on Grow Up. Roomba's Revenge will take on Pray Harder. And I feel like we haven't seen this team in like 17 years. So maybe they'll show up tomorrow. And then Dad Bods HC versus Labia. And what I mean by show up is they're never on. I never see their streams. They must be rescheduling like crazy. So we miss them. We miss you, Alprazaholic. We want to see your team. And then Dad Bods taking on Labia. Lemansky and Buds Ice Hockey Association. All that good stuff. Tomorrow night, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. 6:30 Turbo Girl time. All right, that's it for me. I'm going to go play Fallout 76. Turbo Girl, you'll be happy to know that I'm back on Fallout 76 full time. That's like my new game again. It's like new again for me, so I'm really enjoying it. Maybe we can all play sometime, like old times sake. I know I didn't get in on the action when you guys were playing it back in the day, only a couple times, but I'm back on the grind. So hit me up sometime on the Fallout 76. Otherwise, I'm going to go edit some clips for TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and play some Fallout. Good night. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. See you tomorrow.